A love letter to Emma Radacanu and to rest. Dear Emma, I don't know you really, not beyond the interviews, the headlines, the snapshots of your life that the rest of us get to see in passing. But yesterday, when I read that you'd withdrawn from the Italian Open, I felt something I don't think enough people are saying. Relief. Not disappointment, not frustration, not doubt, relief that you chose to stop. Because I've also seen the comments, the ones questioning your resilience, the ones comparing you to other athletes, the ones saying you should just push through, that you'd feel better if you trained harder, tried more, did more. And I wish I could quiet that noise for you, because for some of us, that narrative isn't just unhelpful, it's harmful. It's Emmy Awareness Month as I'm saying this, and I keep thinking about how many people are watching your decision from the sidelines, not as tennis fans, but as people who've a lived version of this, people who know what it's like to get ill from a virus and not bounce back the way everyone expects, people who've been told again and again, just build it up gradually, get moving, you'll feel better once you do more, and who've learned the hard way that sometimes that's exactly the wrong thing to do. There's something we talk about a lot in the ME and post-viral illness world. It's called post-exertional malaise, but the name doesn't quite capture it because it's not just tiredness. It's doing something small, something that should be manageable, and finding your body paying for it later, hours later, or the next day, or the day after that. A crash that doesn't feel proportional. A body that doesn't recover in the way it used to, a quiet, confusing kind of betrayal. And this is why I wanted to write to you, because when I heard that you'd spent the past few weeks not pushing your body, that you'd allowed yourself time without increasing activity, I thought, yes, that is what recovery can look like, not pushing, not chasing, not forcing your way back, but stepping back, allowing space, trusting that doing less is not the same as giving up. I'm not here to speculate about your health. That's yours and yours alone. But I am here to say that the way people are talking about you echoes something much bigger. A belief that's been repeated so often it feels like fact, that exercise is always good, that pushing is always progress, that more effort always equals more recovery. And it is simply not true. Not for everyone, not in everybody, not after every illness. There's a blog I often come back to, written by Stripey Lightbulb for exercise professionals, that explains this so clearly, that sometimes the very principles that work for healthy bodies, like gradual overload and building capacity, can actually cause decline when energy systems aren't functioning properly. That rest isn't a failure of discipline, it's a response to a different physiological reality. And I wish more people understood that, for you and for so many others, because the hardest part isn't always the illness itself, it's the disbelief, the commentary, the pressure to prove that you're trying hard enough. So this is what I want to say, simply thank you for stopping when you needed to, for not rushing for the sake of appearances, for showing, whether intentionally or not, that it's okay to step away during ME Awareness Month of all times. That matters more than you might realise. I hope you rest, properly rest, not the kind that's filled with guilt or urgency. I hope you recover at your own pace, in your own time. And I hope in the quiet moments away from competition and expectation, you can hear a different voice than the one in the comments. The one that says you're not weak, you're not falling behind, you're not failing, you're listening. And sometimes that's the strongest thing you can do, with respect and with understanding. Thank you.